Hi students, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I am going to explain about various data types in C programming. So introduction to data types. Introduction to data types. In C programming, data types are essential to define variables that can hold specific types of values. For example, I am writing here int a equal to 10. Here a is a variable, so I am declaring as a integer. So a is a variable which can store only integer values, right? Int a equal to 10. Okay, na? Similarly, float b equal to 10.25. So decimal points it can accept. So like here b is a variable, so that can I declare as a float. Hence b is a variable which can accept only float values only. Okay, na? So essential to define variable that can hold specific types of values. So here it may be integer, it may store float, it may store. If you are defining with a character a equal to, for example, a is a variable which can store only characters are inside. So these are the specific values which you are going to store in the variables by using the various data types. Okay, we are going to discuss various data types in C. So there are three different types of data types. So first, primary data types, derived data types, user defined data types. So in primary data types are also called as primitive data type, basic data type, or fundamental data types, or built-in data types. So okay, that is nothing but primary data types. Next, derived data types. Here we are going to discuss about arrays, structures, pointers. Okay, now we'll discuss one by one. First, we'll discuss the whole flowchart of a data types, nothing but. So data types in C programming: basic data types, derived data types, user defined data types. So again, basic data types are divided into integer, float, double, character, and derived data types means arrays, pointers, functions, and user defined means enum, structure, union. Okay, na? So here we are going to discuss all these data types in this video. So probably I will cover basic data types and derived data types in this video, and next video I'm going to cover user defined data types. So let me discuss first what is in primary data, basic data types. So these include integer, float, character, double, and void. The int type is used to declare variable that can store the integer values. If you are declaring a variable with the float, it can store float values. And syntax nothing but, so integer means data type. You should mention the data types. Okay, it is for example int a equal to 10, right? So here variable is a and integer is a data type. Okay, this is syntax of integer declaration. Okay. Next, there are different types of integers are there based on their size, based on the range. Okay, first of all, we'll discuss basic types of integers. Signed values range from minus. Sign means negative, so minus 2 to the power of n minus 1 to 2 to the power of n minus 1, whereas unsigned values range from 0 to 2 to the power of n minus 1. So the integer range, generally integer takes 2 bytes of memory location, so the range can store like this because it is a signed no integer. So minus 32,768 to 32,767, whereas signed means negative numbers, that minus 32,768 to 32,767. Unsigned means only positive values, so short integer 2 bytes. So kind of signed short, unsigned short. Okay, a long integer it takes 4 bytes, signed long 4 bytes, and unsigned long 4 bytes. So these are the various ranges of the particular integers. And character data type. So character takes only one data type, 1 byte of memory to store the information into that. So essentially, character may be an alphabet, a digit, or symbol. So I need to declare a character like this. Okay, a equal to, I may declare a character, or I'm writing character a equal to 7. It is also character only. Similarly, character a equal to some dollar symbol, it is also a character. So whatever you are mentioning within the double quote, it can be treated as a character. So generally, character takes only 1 byte of memory for the allocation. Next, floating point data type. So floating point means fractional numbers. So here it takes 4 bytes float. Double means 8, long double means 10, and these are the various ranges for storage of various float, double, long double data types. And there is another Data type is a void data type. So void is used to indicate absence of value or type. The void type indicates that a function does not return a value. It's not used for variable declaration, but it is commonly used in functions, declarations, and definitions. Okay, for example, I am writing here. So I am writing void main, right? So void main nothing but the function. Sorry, I am writing void main. Okay, which means the function. So void main. So that program doesn't. The main function doesn't return any value. That's why I'm calling the absence of value. So it doesn't return any value. For example, if you are declaring with int main, for example, right? If you are declaring with int main, so the main function return compulsory return 0, or in place of 0 we can return any value. Okay, that must be an integer value only. Okay, right. So the void type indicates that function does not return a value. Okay, this is a function does not return any value here. It's not used for variable declaration, so I cannot declare void a equal to 10 because void is not a data type, but it can used for the function declarations and function definitions. Next, we are going to talk about derived data types. So derived data types are formed using basic data types. These include arrays, functions, and pointers. So the derived data types are formed using the basic data types. So for example, I am writing okay, int a of 10, for example, right? So 10, 20, 30, up to 10 numbers you can declare here. 90, okay, 90 or 100. So total 10 numbers. So similar numbers I am writing here. Okay, so 10 is an integer, 20 is an integer, 30 is an integer because I declare the integer. No, so this array is derived from the integers, right? So that's why integer data type. Okay, so derived data types are formed using the basic data type, nothing but it may be if I'm declaring the int of 10 means, so array is derived from the basic integer values, and if I'm declaring a as a character of 10 character means I am writing my name here. So these are the characters. Individual characters are array of characters, nothing but a string. So this is nothing but a string. So like that. So what I mean to say that derived types are formed using the basic data types. Let me discuss first array. Array is a collection of elements of same data type stored in a contiguous memory locations. It helps overcome the limitation of single variable holding only one value at a time. For example, I am writing int a equal to, I cannot declare like this now, 10 variable 10 integer value, 20 integer value. So two values I cannot give to the variable at a time because it can store only single value at a time. So a is a variable which can store only 10, but a variable cannot store two values 10 and 20 inside it. Okay, na? So like that. So if I want to declare, for example, if I want to declare five numbers, okay, na? So I have to do like, generally I have to do like this: int a equal to 10 and int b equal to 20 and int c equal to 30 and int d equal to 40 and int e equal to 50. So like this, if I want to declare 5 integers, I need to declare 5 times. So that, what is that? It is a difficulty, right? So for example, if I want to declare 10 numbers as integers, I should not initialize 10 times. Are you getting me on? So that it it helps overcome the limitation of single variable holding a single value. So that, so what is the solution for it? So simple, I am writing int a of 5. So I am writing here 10, 20, 30, 40 and 50. So like that. So single variable name is single, but it can hold 5 values, right? Which can hold 5 values in it. Okay, now here it is 10, 20, right? 30, 40 and 50. But the array name is a only single variable name, right? But this is a of 0, a of 1, a of 2, a of 3 and a of 4. Okay, so that is nothing but array. Here I'm taking int x of 10, right? Int is a data type, x is a array name and size. So I can assign 10 values in it. Yes or not? I can assign 10 values: 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 and 100, like that. So this is nothing but this. Okay, so array indicates the size is nothing but 0 to n minus 1 because the array size start from 0. So for example, if I want to store 10 numbers, it start from 0 to 9, it will become 10. Function. So function is a block of code designed to perform a particular task. For example, functions promote reusability. Instead of rewriting the same code again and again multiple times, we can call the function whenever we need. For example, look at here, I wrote the program as include sto.h function definition. So it is a, what is the meaning of function definition? Here to here is a function definition means, so here I am writing the function at once, only one time I am writing. Okay na? So here I wrote one instruction, but I can write hundred lines of instruction in between. So open curly bracket and close the curly bracket. This is, it is a function name greet. It is a function name greet. Okay na? So this is a main program. Our program starts from here and into main. So I'm calling the function, so greet. Okay na? For example, greet means it goes here, getting it comes here, and this code, so here to here this code will be executed, and that will be print the answer here. Okay, now the output is hello, welcome to C programming. For example, one time I wrote the program at one time, but I can call 10 times also. For example, into main, so I'm calling the function greet. So obviously this function name and this thing should be same. So one time I'm calling, so hello, welcome to C program will be displayed once time. Second, again also I'm calling, I need not write the program. So second time, hello, welcome to program will be displayed. So like that, n number of times you can call the function. So I'm defining the program means I'm writing the source code for the function at one time only, but I can call n number of times. So I need not write multiple times to call the same, to execute the same program again and again. So there is a function. So what is the function? Finally, function is a reusable code. So only I'm writing it once and calling n number of times. No need to write multiple times. This is nothing but an array function. So this is a definition only I'm explaining here, and in depth I'm going to make a separate video for upcoming classes. Next, pointers. Pointers are variables that store the address of the another variable, right? They provide powerful capabilities like dynamic memory management and efficient data handling. So look at, I explained through an example, right? I wrote here hash include sto.h. Okay, now here I'm declaring number is a variable which I'm declaring as an integer, and value 10 is assigned to the variable n. So that what happens now, number equal to, so it stores 10, right? And it has some address 1xff. Clear? So int pointer. So when I'm mentioning star pointer means, so this is a pointer which can store address of something. Okay, na? Like here, so pointer. So I'm writing here I'm declaring the pointer which is used to store address of the another variable, and pointer equal to ampersand number. So number I declared here, no, number is a integer type. So this address is there, no, this address is going to store in the pointer. So is a pointer variable, right, which stores address. What is that? 1xff. Okay, now so like this. So pointer is a variable which can store address of another variable. What is the variable here? Number which stores 10. Okay, now, and the address, not the number it stores. Pointer does not store the number, but it address. So address will be stored. This is, in this way we are going to use the pointers. This is a basic definition. So very clear explanation. I'll come to the when I'm discussing pointers separately. Okay, now this user defined function I'll explain in the next class. So thank you very much. Thanks for watching. If you have any doubts, please comment. If you like this video, please subscribe, share and like. Thank you very much. Thanks for watching.